Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Rain or Shine. Recently, my husband and I visited some of the best destinations in Morocco. Today, I'll be sharing with you our favorite places in Fes, one of the most unique cities in the world. Fes is located in northern Morocco between the Rif and Middle Atlas Mountains. So here are our top 10 Fes places in no particular order. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Number 1 on our list are the Chouwara Tanneries, located in the west bank of the Fes River. They are probably the most characteristic site in Fes. The Chouwara Tanneries are the largest and one of the oldest in the city, operating at least since the 16th century. The store and tan has the terrace with the best views over them. Just be careful because others claim to be this one. Although they have free admission signs, if you don't want to buy leather products, it's better to agree a visit price with the vendors before entering and tell them that you're only interested in the views. We paid 60 dirhams for both, and one of the vendors brought us to the top and explained to us how they have been manually producing the leather for hundreds of years. The white stone vats are filled with liquids made of cow urine, pigeon feces, quicklime, salt and water, used to soften and clean the tough animal skins for 2 to 3 days. Then they are brought into the brown vessels, which contain a variety of natural dyes to give the leather different colors. The leather is dried under the scorching sun and sold to the craftsmen that will create the final goods. Next on our list is the Attarine Madrasa, located just 5 minutes away from the tanneries. This magnificent Islamic college is one of the must visits in Fes. It was built by the Marinid Sultan Uthman II at the beginning of the 14th century. The madrasa took its name from the nearby souk for spices and perfumes. Though it is smaller than other monumental madrasas, it is considered as one of the most exquisite examples of Marinid architecture. Once again, the harmonious and elaborate decoration of this building showcases the superb skills of the Moroccan artisans. If you want to avoid the crowds, we advise you to visit the madrasa as soon as it opens its doors in the early morning. The Nejjarine Museum is our number 3. Situated only 3 minutes away from the madrasa. Its complete name is Nejjarine Museum of Wooden Arts and Crafts. Located in a superbly restored building from the 18th century, this former funduk or inn used by caravans is now one of the most interesting museums of Fes. The rooms that were once used by the traveling merchants are now used to display incredibly fine woodwork from all over Morocco, and also the tools that the skillful craftsmen used to create their masterpieces. The exhibitions really blend perfectly with the wooden railings and columns of the building. Don't miss the upper terrace with views over the rooftops of Fes. Number 4 on our list is the Fes El Bali Medina, located inside the ancient walls of the city. Although many people will tell you that hiring a guide is necessary to avoid getting lost in the huge Medina of Fes, we decided to take the exciting risk of exploring this labyrinthine UNESCO World Heritage Site on our own. It's true that the streets are narrow and Google Maps won't always work, but we found the challenge of arriving to every place quite thrilling. Seeing the locals doing their daily routine while wandering the alleyways of the vibrant souks was like a trip back to the past, to a world created from a blend of the Middle Ages with light touches of modern times. As we mentioned in Marrakesh, do not accept the help of random men that will tell you that you are lost or that a street is closed. Refuse their help in a respectful way without stopping, or just pass by with a smile and they won't bother you much more. We heard about bad scams in Fes, but we didn't have any trouble using common sense. Though we didn't buy anything in Fes, you can watch our Marrakesh video to learn more about the tips that we gave to haggle in Morocco and have a nice shopping experience in the souks. When we were not completely sure about where to go, using famous monuments or riad names was very useful to us in order to find the way. Next is the Dar Al-Magana. It is situated in the west part of Fes El Bali. We had never seen a facade like the Dar Al-Magana. This 14th century building housed a weight-powered water clock. Its exact function was very peculiar, and the lack of documentation has impeded its reparation. But it is known that from the 12 little windows of the facade, metal balls were dropped into the brass balls on the lower platforms to signal the hours. Our number 6 is the Bou Inania Madrasa, located just in front of the water clock. Built in 1355 by the Marinid Sultan Bou Inania Faris, who also ordered the construction of the water clock. It is considered one of the finest examples of historic Moroccan architecture, a stunning proof of the prolific construction of madrasas by the Marinids. For this dynasty, these buildings that served mainly to teach Islamic scholars and elites were an excellent way to strengthen their political legitimacy over previous rulers. The Bou Inania Madrasa was the largest and most important architecture created by the Marinid dynasty in Fes, and became one of the most important religious institutions in Morocco. Our number 7 are Bab Jeloud and Bab Chorfa, located in the west side of the walls of Fes El Bali. In less than 5 minutes walking from Bou Inania Madrasa, you can cross the Bab Jeloud city gate. Built in 1913 by the French colonial administration of Morocco to serve as a grandiose entrance to the old city of Fes. Although some people are referring to it as the Blue Gate due to the decoration of its outer facade, is not a very accurate term because the inner facade is predominantly green. The nearby Bab Chorfa, which was part of one of the main medieval kasbahs of Fes, is another impressive monumental gate to the Medina. Number 8 are the non-Sbil Gardens, located 10 minutes walking away from Bab Chorfa. These royal gardens were built in the 19th century by the Sultan Moulay Hassan I to occupy the space between the walls that connect Fes El Bali with a newer area known as Fes El Jadid. Luckily, in 1917, the gardens were fully opened to the public and recently renovated in 2011. We enjoyed walking under the leafy trees while the fountains and ponds made our time here very refreshing. Next on our list is the Mellah Quarter. located inside the Fes El Jadid area. We loved the architecture of this part of the city as well, notable for their marked difference to the Fes El Bali area. Don't miss also the Jewish cemetery, located in the southwest corner of the Mellah since the 19th century. It contains thousands of tombs painted in bright white. Nowadays, this district doesn't have a significant number of Jewish population anymore, but the cemetery is part of the old monuments that remind us about the historic presence of this community in Fes. Last but not the least are the Royal Palace Gates, located in the north side of the Mellah. The golden and beautifully ornate gates of the Royal Palace are another famous spot in the Fes El Jadid area. The palace is not open to the public because it is still being used by the King of Morocco, his family, and also his administrative offices for the government. There's been a palace here since the 13th century, but these gates are from the 20th century. Most of the palace is from the Alawi era between the 17th and 20th century. That ends our top 10 places to visit in Fes. Let us know in the comment section about your favorite things to do in the city and if you agreed with our choices. If you want to know more about our detailed trip in Fes, including tips about accommodation, transportation, and foods, plus many other places that we visited, check our full vlog of the city. And don't miss the rest of our Morocco travel series. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more travel content. Most of our viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's really important to help us grow our channel in order to post more videos in the future. Until next time, keep exploring, rain or shine.